Hi everyone, it's Lori from Enchanted Dream 71 and welcome to my craft room. I hope you are all happy, healthy, and blessed today, and I want to thank you so much for coming over and supporting my YouTube channel. I really do appreciate it. So today we are going to do, I believe it's week 15 and 16 of Roxy's weekly challenge, and yeah, don't know the name of either one of them, but yeah, I think we will just get right into it. So this one right here is going to end up being a little tuck spot here, pocket, whatever you want to call it, with an envelope flap. And we are actually going to put that on with this little piece of really seemingly messed up piece of fabric here. So I think we're going to do that one. And then the other one, we are going to use her, I believe this one was 16. These are her little silverware napkin bags from Italy. I'm just going to try to get this napkins out of here. With all of these having napkins in there, I hope they had more than one. If not, nobody's using the napkins. I was thinking about that when I was watching her video and she pulled hers out. I'm like, well, every single one of them has the napkins in there, so I'm not sure if anyone's using their napkins. And now on these here, she folded them in half, and she had cut them open here. But I'm actually thinking that this little spot that's open, we're going to glue that down, and then we're going to cut it across the top. So we actually have a top pocket instead of a side pocket. And that could be stitched into a journal. So we'll just put those aside and see about finishing this one up. So I did want some paper, and as you guys know, oh, I also got out some authentic, gosh, isn't these so pretty, vintage wallpaper, because we do have our, you know, pink journal that we're working on that is mainly just pink. It's not, you know, one digital. Actually, I don't think there's any digital pages in there at all. Yeah, and I did want to make this because this, let's see, this will flip out this way, and then we'll have a pocket here for a tall card. That's probably, let's see, how tall is this? Okay, about 8 1/4, and that's almost 9. So we may actually, let's cut this envelope down, because I do want it to fit into our journal that we're making. Let's go about there and then see. Okay, maybe just a tad more. There we go. Now that should work. And then I'm just going to take some glue here and glue this shut, I believe, if I can get my glue to come out. Haven't used it in quite a few days. Hadn't been doing any videos. Haven't felt great. Okay, yeah, so I think this will be fine right there. And the thing is to glue this down on your page, and then you have this that flips out with that pocket. Then you have a little tuck spot there, and then this part just flips open as something pretty. Or, since this is this way, you could actually stitch it here into your journal, and then you have this, and you have that little pocket, and then you have that. And this has got some coffee dyed paper on the back. So I think we'll do that. But what I did want to do first is, I think I want a little bit of color on this. So I had saw these. These are from Tracy Lee Crofts, Junk Journal Wallpaper, pink florals. Pink and blue florals, actually. So I was thinking, okay, yep, see the hands aren't working. Okay, this one would probably be pretty and more subtle. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then we have this one. I'm not sure where this one's from. This one may go a bit better, though, in our journal. I think I'm going to use a piece of that. Not sure whose all of these are, but if they're all Tracy Lee's or not. Okay. So let's set that there, and then I think we'll just take this and get this white off of it around here. Hope you're all doing well. Again, I'm still having some struggles just trying to, with my hand, just trying to hang in there until May the 7th. As you all can see that my videos have slowed down. Okay, maybe we'll do it this way. I got the jitters from medication I just took. Yeah, I think that would be pretty. Let's see if we can do that, maybe like that. Oh my goodness. Y'all heard that crash, right? Yeah, I think that'll do. Do it down like that. Yeah, Grayson's in here, so. Okay. Let's see about doing that. Got those scrappages. And then this, we can just put on like that. Oh yeah, that'd be really pretty. Yep, that's going to be pretty. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's get out page to glue on. So yeah, I go to neurology on the 7th, so I'm really hoping that they can find some answers that have solutions. It's the best case scenario here. Okay, so we got that on there. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, so I do want to do a little thumb notch here. Somewhat center-ish. You know, down a little low, but I think it'll be okay. Alright, so now we will go ahead and close this up here. Some glue there and there. Okay. So we have a little side pocket tucky thingy there. Okay. Awesome. All right, now this we are going to put on here. Like that with this. Yep. Okay. So I'm thinking first you will put a bit of glue there. Don't want it to come over too far. Cover up too much of that stamp. I really do like that. And then we can just put some glue on there like that. And then put that down like that. There we go. Okay. Ugh, got glue everywhere. That is not cool. Have to leave that open until it dries. Yep, because if we don't, then that's going to close up. Should have been more careful there. Okay, so anyway, you get the concept. And I don't think I want to do anything with that because I really do like it. Now the thing is, do we want to cover up this? I do have this wallpaper here. I think that clashes a bit with that. Let's see. Why don't we maybe do some of this here? That'd be good to stamp on. This piece too. Okay. I think we can do that. Yeah, let's do that. So, all that glue that we just wiped off, we're going to put more glue on there. How about that? Okay. Now, put that there. Then maybe we could just find a flower to go on there, maybe. Okay. And we'll just turn it over and do that. Okay, more scrappage. Okay, so there we go. That takes care of that. And then we still have our pocket here that we can put something in. And then we have a little tuck spot there. Then we turn it over and we have that. This, again, can either be glued down. You can even glue it down like this and make a side pocket there. That would be a good idea. Give it a little something extra, extra. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Yeah. Okay, so we thought maybe a flower of some sort. So let me grab this and just see if we can come up with anything that we like. Let's see, pinks. Not really sure. Probably could just do a little garden at the bottom. Wonder how that would look. If we did that. Let's see. I don't know, that's a bit too pink, I think. Let's see. yellow in it. Let's see. That. No, I don't think so. I was thinking about making a little garden, but okay, let's see. Let's try to get these back in there. Okay. Those are definitely more pink. Oh, well, shucks. Don't really want the red. Oh, that right there, that's pretty. Just have to try to fussy cut her out. Oh, sorry for the reach. Challenged here this morning, knocking everything down. Okay, so let's see if we can find a label. Oh, that one. Yep. So we'll do that up there. Let's go ahead and give it some distressing here. Okay. Oops. Get back up there, Matt. Always knocking it around everywhere. So let's see. Okay. Get this messily fussy cutted. It's a nice day here today. I think it's going to get a little bit warm, maybe in the 80s today, so I think we went from winter and had like 1 week of spring and went straight into summer. It's been pretty warm. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, we'll do that. Oh my goodness, they are just playing around in there like crazy. What is it, Bella? She likes giving Grayson a hard time. Give that a little bit of color there. Put that back over here. Okay. Oops, making a mess. Dropping things everywhere. Okay, flip-de-doo on the glue. That's pretty. And then our little label. And then I could search my pink ephemera. Cute. And we could get some stuff. Stuff is in the pockets. Cute. So we'd need to find a big, tall journaling card or tag for that pocket. open it up. We have a pocket here that flips open, and then this can either be glued down or whatever it is you want to do. Me end up sticking something, one of those little pink flowers there. Okay, so there's that one. So we have that one. Now, the next one, like I was saying, was she opened up these two ends. But as I was watching her video, I thought I would close this up like that. And then we need to close this down so it doesn't get in the way of anything. Right, and then can fold it like that. Okay, and then we'll get the pin back in our glue. How about that? Get that down. Now that is 5, and normally a signature is 5.5, so that would work out good. So now I just want to open up the top here. Excuse me. Or maybe we could cover it up and then open up the top. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Open it up first. I meant cover it first. I don't know what I meant. Anyway, let's see. What did we do? Oh, right here. Okay. Well, we have these scraps here. We could probably put that on there. Yep, I think we could do that. Like that. Do that. That off. A little bit more on this end here. And I'm okay if some of this shows. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So we'll have that one there. So let's go ahead and glue this down. I think this glue's about done. Okay. All right, there's that. Okay, now we can turn it over here and maybe we can do that. Kind of do a little collage on this side. Okay, we have that. And then if we did this, let's see. Maybe about there. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Yep, we'll do that one that way. Up here, maybe we'll have enough glue left. Yep. Yep. Okay, that piece of paper's done. Okay. Alright, so we have that. Now the inside will show, but I think maybe we could do a couple of pockets in here. I think so. So let's see. That's bagged. I think that's Enmity Bloom there. Yeah, I believe so. Let's see what we want for pockets. I don't know. I think that's got too much blue in it. So maybe we'll do this one. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Let's just take this and bend it over to start. Well, okay. So we can bend that over. Clear this off. There. And then C. About there. And then here to there. And then we could turn it this way. Yep. Make sure that's not gonna catch on that. Nope, this way. About there. And then stick that one on there. Have that to go by. Now, let's see if this is going to work. Yeah, I think so. It's crooked as I'll get out, but it's a pocket. Yep. So we'll go ahead and glue that down. And that's just to give it strength at the top. It's the only purpose there. Okay. And then we can glue it here. There. So there's a little pocket. Again, crooked really doesn't bother me. One there. Back right there. So there we have two pockets. Oops. And then that can go in there. So now all we need to do is open up the top. And I got lots of pouches in my way. Move those. See about getting this opened here. One, two, yep, perfect. And get her back down. Now, I think we want a Roxy label. Probably shouldn't have put them back up. Let's see what we got in here. Nope. Okay, that one there, I like that one. And then over here, maybe a bit bigger one. Let's see. Maybe not those. That one. Okay. Put that back down in there again. Oh goodness, I am just all over the place. All over the place. And we'll just get this on there, and then we will call this a video. If I can get my glue to come out. Yep, hands are definitely not liking me today. Okay, this one we have to cut out, so let's just grab this. Let's see. If we can get this to open up here, maybe that'll work. Maybe, baby. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Oh, well, I messed that one up, but it's going to have to be messed up. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, she's all over everything. So this is week 15 and 16 of Roxy's weekly challenge, and this right here can be stitched into a journal, and then you have a pocket here, and then a pocket here in your journal. So there's that one. And then we have this one. Oh, she's being hay, where this just flips out. You have a tuck spot there. You have a pocket here in the envelope. Yep, still struggling there. Pocket there in the envelope. And then you can do really whatever you want to with that. So there we go. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.